So, willkommen zum hoffentlich letzten Part von Kingdom Hearts Memory. Ich habe jetzt alles hier erledigt. Also es war eine Hürde, vor allem das Lied bei Vanitas. Sogar habe ich nochmal das versucht, hier am Anfang, die Wave of Darkness. Und komischerweise, wenn ich das offline mache, habe ich es mit Bravour geschafft. Ja, also punktemäßig. Jetzt fehlen uns nur noch 6 Sterne. Und die kriegen wir jetzt hoffentlich allesamt bei den, ja sogar die hier geschafft. Kriegen wir es hoffentlich allesamt bei den 3 Welten. Haben wir Regenbogen, super Bewertung, 50% der Gegner am Boden, 101 auf Schwierigkeitsprofi. Okay. 101. Kriegt man hin. Keyblade Graveyard. Oh, let's go. Dieselbe wieder schwer. Oh. Ja, dann müssen wir es nochmal spielen. Dann müssen wir jetzt die Map halt mehrmals spielen, weil das ist der letzte Part jetzt. Aber es ist machbar. Die Regenbogen-Dinger haben wir, die am Boden. Jetzt können wir uns ganz auf die Serie konzentrieren. Auf die 101. Ist jetzt doof, wenn ich das Lied nochmal kommt, aber ich hoffe mal, dass es nicht so oft jetzt wird. Die Sachen musst du schon. Wow, einfach mal das Doppelte. Ja, weil ich jetzt weniger auf die Support-Dinger konzentrieren musste. Dadurch ging das jetzt leichter. Jawohl. Ach, schön. Sehr schön. So, 3 Sterne noch. Und das sind die hier. Die letzten 3. Zwei Fähigkeitenkristalle, 5 auf Regenbogen, super, und 23 mal ein Fehler. Okay. Konzentrieren. Das ist die Ende der Welt, also die The Final World Music. Rise of the Onion. Okay. Psst. Oh Gott. Nee, das ist Endbattle. Ich glaube, die Dings haben wir. Alle Sterne. Hoffentlich. Ja, oh, genau 5%. Die haben genau das Auto schon.
Darkness will prevail, and the light expire. It all unfolded just as the Book of Prophecies foretold. But Sora refused to give up. His heart persisted against all odds. He used the power of waking and fought long and hard to save his friends. And so, the Light's defeat was overwritten, and the Guardians of Light reassembled at the Keyblade Graveyard. The deciding battle with the true Organization 13 was about to begin. As the battle raged, Terra, Roxas, and Xion were revived and joined the Guardians of Light. But Master Xehanort still succeeded in summoning the true Kingdom Hearts. To stop Kingdom Hearts from unleashing its power, Sora went to the ancient city of Keyblade wielders, Scala at Kylum, and the final battle began. As the fierce struggle ended, Master Xehanort gave up the Keyblade and abandoned his plans. Kingdom Hearts was sealed away. But it was still far from over. I had disappeared during the battle, and Sora was determined to bring me back. he set off on his journey once more, alone.
Es gibt sich um alle Sterne! Alle Sterne! Oh mein Gott! Das hat schon in meinem PlayStation Playthrough nicht gehabt, ne? Das ist das erste Mal jetzt. Kann man überhaupt speichern? Man kann doch gar nicht speichern. Okay, Leute, letztes Lied Erinnerung. Seid ihr bereit? Ich schon.
What's happening? And just when things were going well.
Something's wrong. Shut it down.
This place.
Letzte Welt. Da steht Feinde. Ich frage mich, warum das Final nochmal hervorgehoben wurde. Muss irgendeinen Sinn ergeben.
this world will be engulfed in darkness. Everything you care about, and everyone you love. If you truly possess the power of a Princess of Heart, your heart will resonate with the Keyblade wielders, and I believe you can lead me to that wielder's world. That is the only possible way to save ours. You see, this is more than an experiment. It's hope. Like most, you probably believe that nothing exists outside of this world you live in. And yet, there are countless other worlds. You can see them sparkle brilliantly in the night sky. Through that sea of stars, fate will guide your ship to where you are meant to be. However, if you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy. If that happens, you must abandon your search. We have failed.
Es geht noch weiter. Wir reisen zu Kingdom Hearts 4. Schön wär's.
Who are you? Show your face!
Not so fast, my dear.
You're the one who keeps messing with my fate. If it weren't for everything that you've done, then Sora and everyone would be safe. Even if you're not really here, and this is just a memory or illusion, I won't let you walk away.
You're right, I set you adrift in another world and drastically alter the course of your fate. In the end, you were destroyed by my hand, paving the way for Sora's disappearance. You've become quite the Keyblade wielder. For a retired master, Jens had prepared you remarkably well. This world was created from the memories contained within your heart. You seek clues to Sora's whereabouts by using your memories of him to search through your own heart. But there's nothing for you to find here. I'm afraid the answer you seek lies in memories that are long gone.
I have had enough of this.
Look who joined us. As I thought, your voice can't reach us here. Now I'm certain of where your heart is.
Ich nehme mal lieber normal. Jetzt ist immer noch nicht vorbei. Oh Gott. Oh Gott! Na, gehen wir nicht die Attacke. Ein bisschen so von Roxas. Hui. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt.
Thank you, Sora.
On the day that I sent you out from your world, do you remember what it is I said to you? Those words hold the answer you seek. I may cause you to suffer, but I am a product of your heart. For that reason, I shall give you your answer.
Der Typ aus Kingdom Hearts 1. Und er.
Before, when my heart and body were still united as one, I told you about what would happen if we were to fail. If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy. That is the answer I have for you.
What does that mean?
Das war alles er.
If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy.
Yes, he said that's the answer.
Not of light or darkness, but on the other side?
I've never heard of a place like that.
Something else he said perplexes me. Your voice can't reach us. I'm certain of where your heart is.
You would assume that he's referring to the realm of darkness, but that clearly isn't the case here, wouldn't you say?
Where voices can't reach. The other side of our world. Of reality. Unreality. A fictional world.
Fictional?
I'm afraid such mysteries are beyond our comprehension.
Maybe Mickey or Master Yen Sid knows.
Any news?
Riku!
Oh, Kairi, you woke up.
Yeah, just now. How come you're here?
Well, actually, I found some info about Sora.
Really? We got something too.
You did? Oh,
Oh, excuse me, dears. I certainly didn't mean to startle you. If you're not expecting magic, it can be a surprise.
no kidding.
Now then, I am the fairy godmother, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.
She came here at Yen Sid's request. He said she's got a clue that might help us find Sora.
Yen Sid sent you?
That's right. To find Sora, we need 3 keys. First, Riku, and then, of course, there's you, dear Kairi.
Okay.
With Riku's dreams and Kairi's memories, you two have already done your part.
Kairi's memories?
Yes. We performed an examination of Kairi's heart and obtained an important clue from the lost memories it contains, which is that there's another world on the other side of ours that's not of darkness or light.
Riku, what did you dream?
Oh, Well, since Sora disappeared, I've been having dreams about a large city with tall buildings. Apparently, that's the clue.
A city?
Maybe that's what Xehanort was talking about. A fictional world.
A fictional world?
Yes, perhaps. The three realms of our world. Light, darkness, and between. These are all places we can travel to, because they are on our side. This also includes the worlds of memories, data, and dreams. If I am correct, then this other side of our world, from which voices cannot reach, must be a place outside of our reality. Namely, it must be unreality, or fiction. But that is the extent of our knowledge.
So I thought we should go to Mickey and Master Yen Sid to ask about it.
I'm not quite sure they'll be able to help you, my dear.
Then, what now?
Oh, you forget. There are 3 people who hold the key. There's still one more. One with a strong will and a very precious dream.
Who is it?
You'll see. I'll introduce you.
Huh? Whoa.
This place.
You know it?
Yeah. I came here with Sora, and also in my dreams while I slept. This is the final world. But there's no one here.
That's not true. Why don't you look closer?
Huh?
Das waren die Sterne.
The stars. I never noticed.
Yes. Strong hearts gather here after death until they are ready to move on. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
She?
The final key.
Huh?
We found you. We've been searching all over for you, my dear.
Do I know you? I'm Kairi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You're all able to retain your appearance in this world. I met someone else who could do that.
So she's the final key?
That's right, dear. Now we finally have all 3.
But how exactly can she help?
It's simple. She came from the world on the other side.
What?
Huh?
You see, she's very special. Her form was taken from her, but she managed to find her way here. If she goes back to her world, her heart will certainly be stolen. Right, dear?
Oh. Yes. It seems you know a lot about me.
A little. And I would use my magic to change you back if I could. But I'm afraid that's impossible while you're in this form. Don't fret, though. I believe that we'll find a way to make your dream come true very soon.
My dream? Come true?
I want to help make that happen. Will it lead us to Sora?
Oh, I'm afraid it's not that simple. First, we must get to her world. She can open a path for us, and you can use the power of waking to go there.
The power of waking.
Sorry, but did I hear you say Sora?
Wait, do you know him?
Yes. He was here. He encouraged me not to give up. Did something happen to him?
Yeah. Sora disappeared. He's a good friend of ours, so we've been looking for him. Right now, we think he's in a big city full of tall buildings. Ring any bells?
A city full of tall buildings. Quadratum?
Huh?
It has more skyscrapers than any other city I know. That must be it.
Quadratum. Is that where Sora is?
There's no way of knowing. But I believe it is possible.
All right. Think you can help us?
I'm not sure exactly what's happening. But if Sora is in trouble, I want to help. Please let me know what you need from me.
Thanks.
I'm afraid this is as much as I can do. It's up to you, Riku, to take care of the rest.
I want to go.
Kairi, that's not...
Yeah, I know. I want to go with you. But I know that I can't. I need to finish training. I need to become stronger. And when I do, I'll be right there next to you and Sora.
Good.
But first, I'll go explain everything. To Donald and Goofy, and to Mickey and Master Yen Sid.
Be careful out there, dear, and try not to do anything too reckless. Come straight back if you encounter any trouble.
I will.
Kann es passieren, dass das Kingdom Hearts 4 mit Rico beginnt in Quadratum. Und das wären dann Sora, Rico und Kairi wahrscheinlich als Streamteam. Oder Strelitzia, die wir im Trailer gesehen haben. Das ist das Mädel bei Sora, falls ihr den Trailer gesehen habt. Aber ich wette mit euch zu 70%, dass es da startet, in der Stadt. Mit den Wolkenkratzern. Oh, sag mal. Na, wir haben es geschafft. Jetzt müssen wir noch The Credits spielen. Yay! Hui! Ach, schön. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, ob wir noch was sehen am Ende, weil ich ja jetzt alle Sterne gesammelt habe. Aber schön. Also mal abgesehen von der Steuerung ist es echt ein schönes Spiel. Und wer Kingdom Hearts nicht spielen will, also alle Teile, dann der guckt sich mehr die Memory an. Was schönes Spiel. Ja, dass sie so schnell durchgebaut haben. Das erste Mal, dass ich hier alle Sterne gesammelt habe. Also ich denke mal zu 80% oder 70-80%, dass Kingdom Hearts 4 in diesem Quadratum startet mit Riku irgendwie. Dass wir da Riku spielen werden. Um Sora zu finden. Nur diese Endmusik. Roxas! Chion. Axel. Loli. Ach Mann. Ventus, guck mal, Roxas bleibt. Okay, nicht mehr. Typische Kingdoms-Musik. Riku! Guck mal, das sieht fast aus wie das Logo von Kingdom Hearts 4, ne? Das ist so, oder das haben sie so ein bisschen inspiriert. Oh, kommt jetzt noch was? Bestimmt. Okay. Das ist jetzt Zusatzszene wegen den Sternen oder kommt die? Ich glaube, die kommt doch so noch.
Riku went alone? But that's way too dangerous. I have to go after him now.
Do not be hasty, Mickey.
But Master Yen said he's all alone in a world we know nothing about.
Precisely. We have never faced something like this before. Which is why we must remain calm.
But...
Kairi, this information you bring us, it comes from Xehanort during his time as a researcher?
Yes.
Then that means he must have been aware of this other world for quite some time.
But... we defeated Xehanort. Is there anybody else we can ask?
When I was still serving as a Keyblade Master, it was known that the ancient masters had crossed over into another world. I surmised that Xehanort looked more deeply into that world.
The ancient Keyblade Masters.
For now, we must reach out to those in Radiant Garden, the land of departure and Twilight Town, who are searching for Sora, to inform them of what we have learned and have them halt their respective efforts. Donald, Goofy, I leave this to you.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
And Kairi, will you continue your training as you were before?
Actually, I'd like to study under Master Aqua.
That is an excellent idea. I approve.
Thank you.
And you, Mickey,
Yes.
I task you with the investigation of this new world and how it is related to the ancient Keyblade Masters.
But how?
You'll begin in the world of Scala ad Caelum.
Scala Kailom. Auf the Return Kingdom Hearts. Yay. Wie, es gibt einfach nichts Zusätzliches. Warum? Warum? Dun, 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 dun. Wir haben das Team 100. Das Days 109 Mal genommen. Profi 34.000. Wir haben die alle freigeschalten, aber alle Sterne und alles Story. 15 Stunden! Krass. Okay, krass. Dark Domination. Nochmal. Oh, wow. Es gibt einfach nichts Zusätzliches. Ey. Das kommt noch eine Zusatzszene oder so. Yay, alle Filme! Spiel abgeschlossen! Oh, mit dem Menü beenden wir den Part. Juhu! Oh. Schön. Ja, gut. Also, wenn irgendwann mal Kingdom Hearts 4 kommt, sind wir jetzt ein bisschen gewappnet dafür, dass es irgendwie in den Quadratum beginnt mit Riku, irgendwie mit Mickey. Ne, Mickey ist in Scala ad Caelum. Riku sucht Sora in der Stadt. Und wenn wir den Trailer gesehen haben, ist da Strelitzia, das Mädel von XG, also Key oder Union Cross. Ah, dass sie das nicht eingebaut haben. Union Cross. Das fehlt ein bisschen. Ja, das fehlt ja hier komplett in der Story. Aber schön, wir haben es durchgeballert. Und alle Sterne. Warte mal, können wir jetzt noch was machen? Ist jetzt irgendwas freigeschalten noch? Sonderbild 17. Oh. Weltentourist. Yeah, guck mal, da ist ein goldenes Herz. Wuhu. Was haben wir für ein Bild gekriegt? Wo ist das Bild? Bild? Nee, das war kein Bild. Yay, Mickey Maus Symbol. Kino? Na, nichts anhören, jo. Leistungen. 13 Stunden 51 sogar. Wissenskämpfe, Schmieden. Und du jetzt Zivilkampf gewinnst, okay. Meistgespielte Vector to the Heavens. Wow. Ja, wo ist denn das Bild jetzt? Das bestimmt. Ja, irgendwas Sonderbild hieß das, nicht Coverkunst. Schlüsselschwertkarten für oh. Hey, warte mal. Will ich noch mal zeigen. Das müsste aber im Museum sein. Aber ich weiß gerade nicht, wo es ist. Irgendwas mit Sonderbild war es. Ja, na, die Musik. Will nix Musik. Mensch, nein, Videos auch nicht. Achso, da kannst du die Videos angucken. Ah! Da kann man natürlich auch, wenn man jetzt nicht spielen will, kannst du alle angucken hier. Kannst du alle Videos angucken. Alle wichtigen Videos. Ist ja auch nicht so schlimm. Ich werde es irgendwann finden. Cover. Oh, was ist das denn? Das ist der Prototyp von Kingdom Hearts 1. Wahrscheinlich. Das sind die. Ja, das sind die Cover. Stimmt, ich dachte, da Coverkunst. Wie cool ist das denn? Oh. Ja, irgendwo ist irgendwas mit Sonderbild. Vielleicht ist es hier sogar irgendwo. Coverkunst. Das sind die ganzen. Oh. Das sind die ganzen Cover von den Spielen. Stand da irgendwas da, wo man das findet? Nee, ne? Zwischensequenz. Seltenheit, okay. Sammlerboni. Okay. Ach so, hier ist sogar noch die Platinkarten. Oh. Hä? Guck mal, hier ist der Meister aller Meister. Cool. Wow. Dämonenwelle. Ja gut, ich will den Part nicht lange ziehen. Ach, schön. Schön. Gut, ihr Lieben, dann... Ja, okay, jetzt beenden wir nochmal mit dem Menü. Dann war es das mit Kingdom Hearts Memory. Mal gucken, was ich als nächstes spiele. Bin jetzt ein bisschen reingefuchst mit Let's Plays. Ja, lasst ein Like, Kommentar da und schreibt mal, wie ihr das Projekt fandet. Ob ihr es gut fandet, was ihr nicht so gut fandet. Und ja, dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Projekt. Haut da rein, macht's gut.